Manchester, I'll always love you. Manchester, I'll always love you. Buildings of grey on a liquid sky turns the day into night. The bars are filling with fighting Irish, smoking married couples dressing down for the weekend.
Okay, here we are filming. We're backstage at Union Mashup with the absolutely amazing Marvin Cheeseman, who's just more or less come off stage after his fantastic headline act. First question, Marvin, how do you feel?
I feel great. It went really well. Really enjoyed it. Great audience, really nice people. What you'd expect from Hull, really. You know.
Brilliant, brilliant. So what you've been gigging, performing for quite a long time.
Yeah, a few years.
For quite a few years. That sounded like a crap question, that there. It sounded like fucking. All right then. Well, all I was getting round to saying is, what do you do to prepare for a gig? Has he got anything you do specific?
Nothing really. It's just go to the pub, have a couple of pints, smoke a few fags. Sometimes do a set list, but like tonight I didn't do one. I just knew what I was going to be doing really. So. Yeah, not a lot of preparation at all, to be honest. Met a girl on Monday, took her for a meal on Tuesday. I had the seafood option, bad move as it turned out. Really fucking ill on Wednesday. Rang the restaurant up on Thursday, asked if anybody else had been ill. They denied it, the lying bastards. Still feeling ill on Friday. Was even running a temperature on Saturday. Chilled on Sunday.
Next question. You're a stand-up poet, I think, would be a description of comedy. The question I always ask myself: what's the point of poetry? What is there? I don't know. I'm still wondering myself. That's. I think it's a great art form, isn't it? Really, but I don't know. I don't class myself as being a proper poet. I never have done. I'm just somebody who sort of uses humour in the medium of poetry, but it's not. Don't stand up to proper analysis. Proper scrutiny, is there? Yeah. So do you think there's a difference between what we'd probably call what kind of proper poets and
I do, yeah.
Spoken word people? So because you, like you've just done now, stand up in front of X amount of people, a packed room of people, and keep them quiet for 20 minutes. Whereas a proper poet, perhaps, would find that. Is that the difference? I mean, is there a difference?
I don't know. I always wonder when I see somebody like Simon Armitage and he's doing a load of serious poems. I wonder how the audience and how much they're enjoying it. Because at least if you hear laughter, you're getting a response from the audience. But if you're reading serious stuff, you don't really get any response or any sort of noticeable response. You get feedback at the end of it. But I don't think it's difficult, I think, to work out what the audience reaction is if you're doing serious stuff. I don't like the sound of people thinking. Whilst others seem to take delight, this prick just spoils my appetite. Chops his onions, chops them fine. Nigella chopped me out a line. I just switch off and take a stroll when this arsehole cooks a casserole.
Marvin, who's your favourite poet, dead or alive? Or dead and alive?
I've got two really. J.B. Barrington.
No, don't say that.
Henry Normal,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, Mark, we were talking earlier about Hull. You performed in Hull. You won the Hull 2014 Comedian of the Year, which is no mean feat for a poet, a comedy poet. You know that Hull's the 2017 City of Culture. In your experience, do you think Hull's worthy of that accolade?
Oh God, absolutely, yeah. It's the people of Hull. It's not the place. It's the people for me. The people are really friendly. I've had a great time when I've been here before, and had a great time this time as well. Everybody's really friendly, and Hull deserves it. It deserves that investment, I think, and the legacy that will come from being capital of culture. The venues that will be organised afterwards, it deserves it. Yeah. Very deserved.
Brilliant.
This next one, there was a young lad from Devizes, wrote poems to try and win prizes, but the judges weren't smitten with the stuff that he'd written, A lot of it didn't even rhyme. This next one is, do you remember Richard Whiteley, the Countdown host? Sadly no longer with us. He's been dead quite a few years now, and he died of pneumonia. Which, funny in a way, because pneumonia is actually a 9-letter word. So I think it's, who knows, it might be what he wanted, I don't know. Anyway, this is my tribute to Richard Whiteley. Richard Whiteley was not very sprightly. The clothes that he wore were unsightly. Yet despite his apparel, he was always with Carol. And for that, I envied him slightly. And this back to Wales again for this next limerick. There was a young man from Prestatyn who slept in pyjamas of satin. Pyjamas as clean as you've ever seen, apart from the night they were shatting.
Okay, final question. Then, Matt, this is your first time at A Way with Words here at Union Mashup.
Yeah.
You've been an absolutely astonishing, I knew you would be, of course. Absolutely brilliant headline act. What's your A Way with Words experience been like? What's it been like for you?
It's been alright. No, I'm kidding, it's been brilliant. I've enjoyed every minute. Being serious, it's been fantastic. And I'd like to come again sometime.
Brilliant. I think we'll join together, me and Miki and Sam. We can't wait to have you back. And next time, hopefully, your pre-match meal will be more than beggars and chips. Oh no, bangers and mash. Bangers and mash. Thanks very much, Marvin Cheeseman.
Thank you. Cheers.
Manchester, I'll always love you. Manchester, I'll always love you. Buildings of grey on a liquid sky turns the day into night. The bars are filling with fighting Irish, smoking married couples dressing down for the weekend. Bird shop girls and typists tip-tapping into blaring dance halls. Hard-faced villains dressing up for drinking clubs while suburbia sits watching television.